No, no. What are you doing? Come on, off the computer. Hey, that's my. That's mine. No. Ow! What are you doing in there? So I have been packing all day, getting everything organized into its proper containers and paying a lot of attention to make sure that everything is labeled and I know what's in every container, because I thought that's what I needed to do for shipping. However, apparently it's not. And I spoke to somebody, some shipper, and it was going to cost me $2,200 to send 2 suitcases and 2 Rubbermaid crates home to Australia, which sounds ridiculous. So I finally, at the very end of this day, I got on the phone to Air New Zealand, and the woman I was talking to told me to call Air New Zealand Cargo, which I didn't know existed. So I can call them tomorrow and hopefully they'll help me out. I also sent some things home today in some big boxes. I just kind of wanted to see how much it would cost. And it was a lot, but I got rid of some stuff which felt good. So now my car is packed again with all my belongings apart from 1 suitcase, because I still have to pack that up. And I'm not really quite sure what to do, because it seems like it's going to be cheaper to fly home from Vancouver, and I don't know if I'm going to have to get onto a plane with a whole crap load of excess baggage. Anyways, I will try and find out about that tomorrow. And today I was feeling super overwhelmed this morning, really like my head was going to explode and just couldn't deal with everything. And I think it's because maybe of my surroundings. I really feel like I need to be outside and in nature, and I'm not in nature, and it feels like it's really affecting me, and I feel like I'm getting really stressed out by it. And I'm trying as hard as I can to stay present and really sit with what's going on with me and use my oils to calm me down and affect my brain in a way that's beneficial to a better frame of mind. And I've decided tomorrow that I'll go into Vancouver and maybe put all my belongings in storage, stay with a friend, and I might go down to Whidbey Island the next day, which is my birthday. I'm not quite sure. During all of this time where I have to deal with things that just are not fun to deal with, I don't think anybody likes dealing with all this kind of stuff with packing and shipping and paperwork and going to notaries and printing things out and doing all of that stuff. I don't think anybody really likes dealing with that. And it's been interesting to watch myself and see how I like to get out of things by distracting myself and procrastinating and not completing tasks when they really need to be completed. So it's kind of like a challenge for me now to stay present and stay aware and be really kind of tuned into what I need and where I'm going, and staying open and not making choices and decisions from fear, and at the same time being really practical and doing everything practical that needs to be done. And part of me just wants to run away and just leave everything. However, I know that thinking is not a good way to be, because it's not conscious thinking, and we don't want to think ourselves into a situation where bad things happen and, my car gets broken into and everything gets stolen. I don't want to think my way into that kind of situation. I don't want to draw that energy to me, so I need to catch my thoughts when they come in and try to stay really, really present and thankful for what I have, and know that I am going to get through this and it's going to be fine, and there will be a stage where all my belongings will be safely on their way to Australia, where I can eventually meet them and unpack them all and be really, really happy that I sent them home and that they arrive all safe and taken care of. So there's things that need to be done before I leave and before I go home. Obviously, I will have to sell this car as well, and I'm just kind of figuring out how that would possibly be done. So I'm attempting as well to be mindful to give it up to my higher power and not have to have all the answers and allow the answers to come. And another thing, I don't feel very connected to this video challenge at the moment, and I think it's because I don't know what day it is. There's something about knowing what day it is that kind of keeps me on track. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to find out what day it is and get back on track with knowing what day it is, because I actually think it helps. So if you like this video, please press the like button, and if you would like to comment below, I would love to hear from you. And you could subscribe so you receive updates as when... It's such a fucking hard thing to say. You can subscribe so you receive updates when I post new videos. I can't say that fast. I just can't. Anyways, thank you for watching. What are you doing, Luna? You don't look too happy. Hmm?